Stop saying, I can't do this, this is too much for me. Because every time you talk like that, all you do is make yourself weaker and weaker and weaker.
You get up feeling gratitude, if you get up feeling empowered, if you get up feeling whole, if you get up feeling unlimited, why would you worry about whether it was going to come or not? You would feel.
You're like a magnet. And what comes out of your mouth will be attracted to your life, and you'll become it.
My prosperous thoughts create my prosperous life. I am attracting miracles into my life. I am so happy now with my perfect life.
That's how we should live our lives, waking up with the understanding to expect the unexpected, and something unusual should happen in our life as a result of our efforts. And it's just those beginning moments where it begins to happen that we begin to prove to ourselves how powerful we really are.
We must not be negative. Just negative talk gets us in so much trouble.
Life is not always going to make sense, but how we have to keep moving forward. How you can't let a season of mourning turn into a lifetime of mourning. I know that's not easy. I haven't been there, but I know living depressed and bitter is only going to pull you down and make it worse.
Don't you know that when life gets better and better and better, it's always because you're forward looking? And by forward looking, we mean looking in the direction of that vibration that is emanated from you.
Did you say thank you today?
I think that's the most challenging form of spiritual discipline, is to live in gratitude. There'll be nothing ordinary about your inner life from that point on. Close your eyes and think positive thoughts.
Whatever comes out of your mouth will begin to affect your life.
But it's not enough to just have the mind involved. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. And how you think and how you feel creates a state of being. When you combine that clear intention with an elevated emotion, the freedom, the joy, the inspiration, the genuine love that you feel or gratitude from that experience, the moment you do that, your body, as the unconscious mind, begins to believe it's living in that future reality in the present moment. Now you're moving into a new state of being, into a new personality. And a new personality creates a new personal reality.
Identity and values drive behavior. So if you want to make a change, you have to change your vision of who you are. You have to begin telling yourself a different narrative. And the narrative you tell yourself about yourself is everything.
Too many people get trapped, believing they're powerless over their circumstances. People talk about their troubles like they're happening to someone else, like they're a passive bystander in their own life, a spectator to their own problems. These people never take action because they see themselves as a victim. They feel that every situation is out of their control. And you want to know the dark secret? They like it that way because then they don't have to do anything.
And if you tell yourself that you're a scared, undereducated kid from Tacoma whose family has never accomplished anything, let me tell you what you will become. A scared, undereducated kid from Tacoma who never accomplishes anything, because that's what you believe. You tell yourself that story enough, and it will become real. But on the flip side, you could tell yourself a story of you're a learner. You learn faster than most people. You're willing to put in more work than most people. You're willing to read more books than most people. You're willing to spend an inhuman amount of time every day improving your mind simply by getting new ideas into the system. And that you will admit that you're wrong faster than anybody else, that you won't let your ego get in the way. And you tell yourself that story over and over and over. So when somebody comes and tells you how stupid you are, that you're just a dumb kid from Tacoma, you go, you're right, that's amazing. Thank you for pointing out that flaw, because now that I'm aware of it, I can improve it because I'm the learner. And once I switched my narrative to being the learner, it didn't matter where I started, it only mattered where I was trying to go. And as long as I had that clarity, then I could execute, because I believed I could do anything I set my mind to without limitation.
Every time we form a new opinion about who we are, we're right. Not because our opinions are based on fact or even shared by the people that know us best. Our opinions about ourselves are correct because every time we believe something about our identity, it becomes our reality. We are constantly, subconsciously creating the reality of our existence. So why not create it consciously? If you had the opportunity right now, in this moment, to create an entirely new reality for yourself, what would it look like? Which traits would the new you possess? How would you react under pressure? And how would you push yourself to learn and grow? And how would you push yourself to grow and get better? That person you're imagining, they're worth becoming. So get to know them. Get in the habit of thinking their thoughts, of seeing the world the way they see the world. Because when you do that, when you get deep inside their mind, when you see things the way they see things, then you're really just becoming your future self.
When you wake up in the morning, choose to be happy. Choose to be grateful for the day. Choose to focus on your possibilities.
Each morning is a new step into a new beginning. When you start the day positively each morning, you create a ritual of setting up positive thoughts and habits that create wonderful outcomes.
This is a new morning. This is a new day. This is a new vibrational point of attraction. This is a new beginning.
Every day we get to choose what kind of attitude we're going to have. We can choose to be happy, look on the bright side, expect good things, believe that our dreams will come to pass, or we can choose to be negative, focus on our problems, dwell on what didn't work out, live worried and discouraged. It's a choice that we all make.
But sometimes believing in yourself is just tactically winning a little bit each day. You know, just a little bit of a win can give you that dopamine that says, oh, good job, reward, I feel better. It can be a very simple neurological payoff of just achieving a couple small goals.
Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours.
There's a saying that says if you believe you can or believe you can't, either way, you're right. Henry Ford said that. And so simple as monitoring your self-talk.
Now we think 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day. Out of those 60 to 70,000 thoughts that we think in one day, 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts as the day before. So the same thoughts will always lead to the same choices, yes? Same choices will always create the same behaviors. The same behaviors will create the same experiences, and the same experiences will always create the same emotions, and those same emotions will drive the same thoughts, and that's called a personality.
Nobody can force you to have a certain attitude. Life will go so much better if you will simply choose to be positive.
The older I get, the more I recognize the happiest people, the most successful people, just have great attitudes. They just get up in the morning feeling good about life. Get up in the morning singing praises that they are alive.
And I've learned if you don't get happy where you are, you probably will never get to where you want to be. Don't wait for everything to work out, then you're going to have a good attitude. Have a good attitude now, then God can begin to change the situation.
Morning is the beginning of something fresh and something new. Just like the dawning of a new morning it means that the old has passed away and the new has just begun.
Your life is in your hands, 100%. And I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't care what's happening to you right now. Your life is always in your hands.
You control what kind of day you're going to have. You're as happy as you want to be. And a lot of times we're making ourselves unhappy. We can't control the weather, the traffic, how people treat us. If our happiness is based on everything going our way, everybody treating us right, we're going to live frustrated. Before you leave the house, you need to make up your mind. You're going to stay positive and enjoy the day no matter what comes your way. You have to decide ahead of time.
Allow yourself to dare to dream big dreams. Decide what's right and seize the day before you decide what's possible.
You have to think thoughts on purpose. This is going to be a good day. I'm expecting an abundance of favor.